Good morning, everyone. It's 9 a.m., 10 a.m. now, and I'd like to welcome everybody to March 7th, the 2022 Commission meeting of the Limestone County Commission and call it to order. Ellen, do we have any public comments?
We do not.
All righty, Ellen, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Samet?
Here.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Here.
Commissioner Black?
Here.
Commissioner Townsend?
Here.
Commissioner Barster, you want to listen to pledge, please?
I will. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir. All right. All right, first thing on the agenda, I'll ask for a motion to approve the minutes from February the 22nd of 2022. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with the minutes? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $832,644.52.
I'll make the motion.
Do I have a motion by Commissioner Barksdale? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with this? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Do we have any conflicts of interest or anything coming in front of the commission today? Everybody's silent, so I'll take that as a no. All right, on the resolutions and orders, first thing on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution for federal financing assistance through a Section 5310 grant from the Alabama Department of Transportation to provide transportation for the special needs and of elderly and disability individuals. This grant funding will be to use to purchase a new kidney dialysis van. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a resolution to participate in the joint bidding program for the counties participating in the IAC program through the ACCA. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion, Mr. Chairman.
Motion by Commissioner Samet, second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next on here, under contracts, agreements, and grants, I'll ask for a motion to approve franchise agreement between Knology of Alabama Incorporated and the Limestone County Commission. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Barksdale. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Second on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve the fiscal year 21 Emergency Management Performance Grant Cooperative Agreement in the amount of $42,266, and that's salary and supplements between the Alabama EMA and the Limestone County EMA. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Samet. I can't believe you recommend something for EMA.
I know it.
I know it. Any more discussion with it? No more discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Third on here will be I need a motion to approve an agreement between Athens Main Street and Athens Limestone County Commission to operate the Athens Tuesday Market at the Limestone County Farmers Market. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Samet. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion with this? No discussion with this. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Number fourth on here, I'll ask for a motion to approve a customer service agreement between UniFirst and the Limestone County Commission. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner
I'll
Black. Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with this contract? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Samet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Next on here, under budget revisions, I'll ask for a motion to approve the two following budget revisions. First one is for $13,500 for Parks and Rec, and the other one is for $64,000 through the engineering. Do I have a motion to approve both of these?
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet,
I'll second.
second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with either one of them? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. No emergency purchase under board appointments. I need a motion to approve to reappoint Larry Hall to the Pryor Field Airport Authority. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black, to have a second. Second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with him? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. We have no award of bids. Under personnel action, we had talked in the commission in the work session. We're gonna take 1 through 8 all in one motion if nobody has an issue. I don't make sure nobody. All right, so I'll read through them, then we'll take them. I'll ask for a motion to approve number 1 through 8. The first one will be to approve to hire Kevin Fulkerson as a facilities technician. Second will be to approve to hire Tammy Teven as a corrections officer, and that's to be effective to March 7th. To approve to hire Josh Odom as a corrections officer effective March 7th, and approved to hire Morgan Witt as an administrative assistant case manager in the Community Corrections Department pending a drug screening. Approved to hire Spencer Wimbrow as a equipment operator 1 in District 2 pending a drug screening. Approved to promote Joshua Carter from equipment operator 1 to equipment operator 2 in the engineering department. Approved to hire Matthew Sanderson Sanders as equipment operator 1 in District 3 pending a drug screening. And approved to hire Wesley Waggart as equipment operator 1 in District 3 pending a drug screening. So I need a motion to approve all 8 of these hires and transfers.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend, second by Commissioner Barksdale. Any discussion with any one of them? No discussion with any of them. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. So number 9 and number 10 kind of go together, so we'll just take both of them in one motion if y'all don't have a problem with it. All right. So number 9 will be to approve job description of a temporary labor position, and number 10 is to amend the staffing plan under the paving, road maintenance to reflect 1 equipment operator 1 and an additional 2 temporary laborers position. That's what this number 9 is for. So to have a motion to approve those 2.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. To have a second.
Second.
I got seconds all over the place. We'll go with Commissioner Sammet. Commissioner Sammet, any discussion with it? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Merit increases, we have one today. I need a motion to approve the merit increases listed below.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend. To have a second.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Black. Any discussion? No discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. At this point, engineer's report, Mr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've got 4 subdivisions for your consideration today. Gray Farm subdivision, this is a replat of tracks 3 through 6. This is a minor for preliminary and final, making 2 lots out of the 3 in District 1, north side of Liberty Way, approximately 2 miles east of Highway 251 and Thatch Road intersection. Jerry and Sylvia Bolden, minor subdivision. This is a minor for preliminary and final, creating 3 lots in District 2, east side of Meadows Road, approximately 1/4 mile north of Ed Ray Road intersection. Billie Jean and Linda Gale, Posey Farm. This is a replat of Tract 5. This is a minor for preliminary and final, creating 2 lots from the 1 in District 1. This is 1/4 mile north of Thatch Road intersection, west side of Mooresville Road. And then Red Hill Road subdivision, minor for preliminary and final, creating 12 lots in District 4. This is east side of Red Hill Road, approximately 1/4 mile north of Highway 72.
Thank you, sir. Jason, you lost out. You ain't got one on here today.
What am I looking at?
I'll ask for a motion to approve the 4 subdivisions as submitted by the engineer, Mr. Massey. To have such a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Sammet. To have a second.
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion with any one of the 4?
I was going to say District 4, is the one that we don't think about it growing, but I also spoke to Sugar Creek.
Yeah.
There's 120 kindergartners at Sugar Creek Elementary School. Really? That's more than was at all the other elementary schools, for that number. So that lets you know that over there they're growing too, in spite of LaDon.
Yep.
And they actually got the largest subdivision on here.
12 lots.
All right.
They've actually got the largest subdivision on here today. All the rest of them combined don't equal what he got.
Yep.
All right. So I think we was with the second there, the discussion. Now we're with a vote.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Motion carries unanimously. Under other business, I'll ask for a motion to approve an updated maintenance schedule for a kidney dialysis van. Do I have such a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Black. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Commissioner Townsend. Any discussion?
All right, I do have discussion. I was going to do this a minute ago. We were running out of time. If this is not on a schedule now, is this something that Ben Pepper can service this vehicle since?
Ben's no longer in engineering.
I meant Moses. I meant, is this something we can do?
I mean,
Change
it's
oil
one of
and
those
check
things,
it?
if we, just like all departments, if we can fit it in, we will do it. But it's just one of those things I have to wait till we can fit it in. It's
Okay.
not
That
it's
was
not-
my question.
If it's not a necessary, has to be done on this day, this mile, this time, and they can wait, then, I mean, we can do just like we do other departments, but it definitely is a fit it in as we can.
Okay. I knew a van this size, if you go to Express or somewhere like that, it's probably going to be way more expensive than what it would be if we did it ourselves with a certified mechanic. So,
I know,
just curious.
generally speaking, the reason I think this is scheduled is because of the joint venture of the way we own the van.
Okay.
But anyhow, the most of the time, like last year, the transmission went out in it, and I think Morris has actually put the transmission in. So whoever he shops around and finds out whoever can. So it's just to create where he can have a budget to do it, I reckon. Because it was actually paid for through the grant program, I reckon.
Okay.
So any more discussion? No more discussion. I see. He had to report that. See, he had to keep up with it. That way they keep it up with reporting. Any more discussion? I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
All right, the second on here, I'll ask for a motion to sell out of District 4 a 2011 Ford pickup. So to have such a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Commissioner Townsend to have a second. Commissioner Barksdale, and any discussion? No discussion, I'll call for vote.
Commissioner Townsend?
Aye.
Commissioner Barksdale?
Aye.
Commissioner Sammet?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
We have no scheduled public hearings. Report of officers, Commissioner Sammet.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd just kind of like to give an update on my projects, if you don't mind. Appreciate Mark coming out and approving the steel on a Saturday, no doubt. But anyway, everything's good to go on the Thatch Road Bridge. They pouring the concrete this morning to get the bottom going. They'll have that thing up and going. I guess they're a little ahead of schedule, aren't they, Mark?
Currently, yeah, they've got one more footer to bust out, but they'll be, once they get this bottom in, then the weather won't hurt them to where
Okay.
they can be working. So
Yeah.
they were wanting to do this before the weather got here. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, they're coming along on it, and it's looking good. Sandlin Road, we replaced the 2 culverts that were rotting and falling in. So whenever the contractor can get in on it, hopefully within a couple of weeks, we'll see asphalt on it, and that's a well-needed project right there, I guarantee you. Appreciate Mark spending the time on it that he did. State Line Road, we're going to tear that little culvert out. That road will be closed probably for a month or so once we get it torn out. And if weather cooperates, hopefully everything will fall together and it won't be that long. But anyway, that's where we're at on it. McKee Road, noticed you had the signs up on it. Looks like it'll be, we're trying to get ahead of the paving season this time because we kind of run short last year on our time, and we don't want to run out of time again. That's not a good thing to go through. But anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Barksdale.
I don't have anything, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Black.
I don't have anything.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, sir. It's unusual.
Wow.
Commissioner Townsend.
I guess all I want to talk about right now is the potholes. I know Jason talked about them last week, but it seems like they're just coming back. I've spent more time putting out cold mix and hot mix these last few days, especially the last couple of weeks. But just be patient with us. I mean, we're working on them, I promise. And the other thing is the striping truck. I know that's something we just talked about in the work session or whatever, but that's going to be a big deal for Limestone County. But we're going to have a little bit of growing pains. I think me and Mark done talked about that. We're going to have some growing pains, but if everybody just be patient with us, I think the striping truck is really going to help Limestone County. Some of these roads that need to be painted. And,
I can name about 6 employees that don't need to be on the striping truck.
Yeah. So But I believe,
I've got 4 of them, and you're one of the others.
but I do believe the striping truck's gonna make a huge difference in Limestone County. 'Cause we have a lot of roads that just, we can put some paint on them and some lines, and I think it'd make a huge difference for us. I think it's gonna make a big improvement. So that's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for being here today. Like I said, and the other day was Read Across America Week. It was a privilege to go out to my alma mater and read to the kids. I actually read to one of my son's class, and Michelle went out and followed all of us around. I mean, it was that's a great program. I mean, I read an article the other day, and I was telling those children, it's like you said, some of the amazing, some of the questions you got, and some of the dreams and ambitions they had. But it was just fun, and it was really interesting fun. And so, thank everybody for doing that. Today, last week, one day was Employee Appreciation Day. It'd be relentless not to say this. We have around 280 employees here at the County Commission, and I promise you this county could not make it without every one of them. A log chain's only as strong as its weakest link, and everybody here's got to do their part, and I'm thankful for every employee we have here at the County Commission. So I was supposed to give them a shout out to all of them that was there Recognition Day, and thank them all for all they do. Like I said, the striping truck, I think, will be a big asset to the county. I think that will be safety is always a thing. And on the senior program, we have never quit providing service to our seniors. That is a passion of mine, senior programs are. And, we're going to work through this. We're going to get it all figured out. And, I know that it's been a little confusion here on some things, but we provide service to senior, and we're going to do the best we can. And I want to thank everybody for involvement there. So, well, all that said, we will recess adjourn until 9 a.m. on Monday, the 21st of 2022 here at the Clinton Street Courthouse. Thank everybody for being here.